My name was originally to be after one of my aunts, which is Awana. And my father, who loved my mother's sister, being Awana, he gently persuaded Mom to have me named Janet, and with the middle name Patrice.
I am actually named after my parents, Tom and Diane Williams, and my name is Tommy Ann. So I have both of their names.
My name is Justin Dean Larson. My dad's favorite brand of cowboy boots were Justin brands, so that's where I get the name Justin.
I was named after two people. They were instrumental in helping my parents.
I grew up in Kearns, Utah.
I grew up here in Lehigh for most of my life.
I was born and raised up in the Holiday areas.
I was born in San Bruno.
I was privileged to grow up in a beautiful family, a stable family, a strong family.
My parents, my mom loved horses. She was ecstatic to get one when she was little. My dad was a farmer.
I'm an only child, and so growing up, my folks were extremely supportive.
My dad was loud and boisterous and very authoritative, right? And my mom was very shy.
I remember being back in Illinois, and Grandma Nana, she had where the train would pass, like literally almost in the backyard of her home.
My grandparents on my mother's side was Earl, but he was the most loving and kind, easy laid back man I've ever known, just lets everything slide and loves his Wendy's Frosties.
I saw my paternal grandparents, so my grandpa Archie and my grandma Grace, saw them quite often as they didn't live too far away.
My grandparents, my grandmother was very soft-spoken. She was one of the first Pacific Islanders in Samoa to learn how to play piano.
My maiden name being Howick, it originates back to England. It was a name very well known in the Salt Lake Valley.
Family origins, on that side I know Naomi. They have Rondu, which is French, which I think the majority of the line is from, is France.
The Larson side of the family comes from Denmark, and the family's been traced back into about the 1700s in Denmark.
We come from a small village on the island of Upolu is where we come from.
My maiden name being Howick, it originates back to England. It was a name very well known in the Salt Lake Valley.
My family surname is Williams, but that side is Peck, of the Peck and Russens, which are the two prominent names in Lehigh.
The last name Larsen, L-A-R-S-E-N, is Danish, and the Norwegian spelling of it usually is common with S-O-N.
My family name is a little bit of a toss-up still, so from what I learned, it is has Asian roots.
Charles Wesley, very well-known music artist, he as well came across the plains and was able to find the Great Valley of Salt Lake, Utah.
He farmed here, and then his son Odell, which is my great-grandfather, owned a farm up in North Lehigh, Northeast Lehigh. And we've just kind of all grown up in Lehigh, moved away, and we all kind of find ourselves right back on the farm, even though it's changed immensely.
The Larsons landed, I believe, in New Orleans, and then they were part of one of the many different wagon trains of Mormon converts that were heading west, and they originally settled down in the Sand Peak County area.
It wasn't until years later, I'm part of the third and fourth generation that came to Utah. We actually migrated to California.